Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I got sent home from work because I've got some symptoms of COVID. Whilst I am filming right now and I probably look perfectly fine, I just wanted to clarify that yeah, I am sick. I'm not feeling too good. I don't feel awful, like I don't feel like I can't work. I feel pretty good within myself, like genuinely if we weren't in a pandemic I would have kept working and I would have just gotten over it, taken some painkillers or whatever and just kept going. But in a time like these, you've got to send yourself home if you've got symptoms. Even if my test comes back negative, I'm glad I did it because I'm not going to risk other people. Just don't care. That's while I may look fine in this video and stuff, because I know people will see me uploading while I'm off or for however long that I wait for my test result back. People will be like, oh, she's fine, she's skiving. Not really. I've just got like a sore throat, a temperature, and I can't really taste anything. At first, at the beginning of the day I could taste, and that's why I was so confused. And I was smoking out the back and I thought, can I taste it? Like I couldn't tell, because when you have a menthol cigarette you get this like, you know, the minty taste, you get like a coldness in your mouth. That's what I was feeling, so it felt like I could taste it but I couldn't really taste it. So I tried smoking again when I got home, and I know that's so stupid if I think I've got COVID to smoke, but I had another cigarette when I got home and I genuinely can't taste it. I think it was just the thought of like, because with a menthol cigarette it just feels like, I might try it with a normal filter to see if I can actually taste the tobacco, because I can't taste the tobacco at all, but it could be because of the menthol filter. I don't know, I just can't really taste properly. I tried eating noodles and cheese and I couldn't taste any of that, so yeah, basically I am off for the foreseeable future. I've just got a really bad headache at the moment, so I feel fine. I just feels like a normal cold, you know, where you just feel a bit run down. Yo, so this is Becca from the future and I'm freaking out because I obviously mentioned earlier that I got sent home from work because I got symptoms of COVID, right? But I always doubt myself with these things because, like, I'm like, couldn't be me. Like, I couldn't catch COVID. There's no way. It just wouldn't happen to me. I'm thinking maybe I'm just being a fucking hypochondriac or something. But as time goes on, my taste goes more and more. And I'm still convincing myself it's in your head because you think you have COVID, you have COVID. Like, I'm convincing myself of that. But, like, I feel hot to the touch, and I just tried, so I've ordered some food here, but I can't taste any of it, and I only ordered it as an experiment. So I tried drinking Red Bull, and I can't taste it. I can't taste it. It tastes like nothing. It tastes like nothing. It tastes like water. Like, I drink Red Bull a lot, yeah, and I shouldn't because I have a heart condition, but like, I drink Red Bull a lot, and it has a kick, and I can't usually drink, I can't down a Red Bull. I just can't. First of all, I shouldn't because of my heart, but second of all, I just can't because of the flavour. But there's nothing, there's no aftertaste or anything. Like, honestly, if I document this and it turns out that my test is negative, I'm going to be really confused because I genuinely can't taste anything, and I'm not lying or exaggerating, and I don't know, maybe the mind's just a really powerful tool. But I tried pepper as well, got this little sachet, and usually I like pepper, but if I put too much on my food I can't eat it and it puts me off. And sorry if this is all out of focus, by the way, but like, as you can tell, I've just woken up and I look like shit. I've been sleeping all day. Nothing. Nothing. I just ate that whole sachet of pepper and there's nothing. I can't taste it. I can't taste it. I'm gonna try salt now. It fucking sucks because look, I'm trying to eat my dinner, but what's the point in eating when there's no pleasure in eating? Like, you eat for the flavour, no? Now with salt, I feel like I can taste it, which is weird. I can taste it a little bit, but it's not like as strong as usually if I eat salt like that. I'd have a much stronger reaction to it, but it's not like I can't taste it at all. So this is what's confusing me. Certain things I can taste and others I can't. I also just had a bit of vinegar. I'm not going to do that on camera right now because I should probably stop putting shit in my body. But I tried vinegar too and I couldn't taste that at all. And I'm not the biggest fan of vinegar, to be honest. So yeah, I just thought I'd update you on that. Why is this so blurry? This is such bad footage. Yeah, so I'm freaking out right now because I literally can't taste a single thing. Like, I just keep taking sips of my Red Bull because I'm so shocked that I can't taste it. And I don't know why I'm shocked, because I had my suspicions anyway, hence why I asked to go home from work, but I thought I was being a hypochondriac, to be quite honest with you, but I'd rather be safe than sorry to protect other people. I'm not making a joke out of it, by the way, I'm just saying I'm just shook, and got to look at the bright sides, innit? So now I'm going to go through my kitchen cupboards just eating shit that I don't like and see what happens. Until I can get my test results back. Fun! I thought whilst I'm here and bored, I would just film a video real quick because I really want to get back into this. I think I say that every video at the moment. I have got some questions on Instagram sent in from some people last night when I was actually feeling fine. I just wanted to answer them and just have a fun time with you guys. So let's go into it. I don't know what the questions are going to entail, what they're going to be like, so this is going to be a very boring random video, but we're just going to do it anyway. I said leave me questions, I want to film but I have no ideas, but I miss it so much, which is true. Who is the one YouTuber, if any, you would love to collab with? PS, love your videos. First of all, thank you very much. That's very nice. I love when people say that stuff to me because I'm trying to get back into YouTube, and when I get people actually sending me questions or actually commenting on my videos and stuff, it really helps me to like get back into it, because I'm like, people are interested. So not that I do it for views or anything, because I totally don't. I've been doing it for 6 years now, with little payoff, you know. I've had a few big videos and I've got paid once from YouTube, but I don't do it for the whole I'm gonna get famous thing. I do it for me and for the fun side of it and connecting with people. That's not even the question. Do you see why my title name is Rebecca Rambles? Probably like Emma Blackery. I think she's really chill. I think I'd get along with her really well, and she's watched my videos before and commented, so she's a big inspiration to me. And yeah, she's just very much my aesthetic, and we're like around the similar age, and I feel like we get along really well. There's not a lot of YouTubers I watch massively at the moment. The only one I've been watching lately is H3H3, their podcast, and the one, the Frenemies one with Trisha Paytas. So I know she's problematic and stuff, but I also kind of enjoy her, like, in a weird way. Oh my goodness, don't fall. Either I'd be on H3H3 podcast, or I'd like collaborate with Emma Blackery, but I'm sure I could come up with loads more YouTubers. It's just those were the top ones that came to my head. Has the pandemic... Sorry, hang on, let me try that again. Has the pandemic given you any big realizations about your own life? God, that's a deep question. I feel like the pandemic for me has more just brought on severe depression, just because I think if I was still in a relationship, it honestly wouldn't affect me that much. Like, it might be getting to me that I can't see anybody other than my boyfriend or whatever, but I don't know, maybe I would have ended up just as depressed in a relationship. I feel like the pandemic has just, it's taken a lot of things from me, and I do genuinely believe that. I believe that without the pandemic I wouldn't have lost a lot of things in my life, but then I try and see it in a good way, like maybe this was meant to happen, everything happens for a reason, like maybe the pandemic was meant to end my relationship, because otherwise I would have stayed with him forever. I truly would, because I loved him. I truly did. I loved him to pieces. Maybe it needed to end. I'm not saying the pandemic was there to end my relationship or anything, or that's the reason for it. I'm just saying, like, everything falls into place, and maybe it needed to happen in that way. Otherwise we would have been together forever. It's made me realise that I can't focus today. I do really miss connecting with friends and family, and just doing the small things in life, like going shopping, or just little small things like going to Primark and getting some clothes, or going on spontaneous beach trips with my sisters, being able to travel to get a tattoo, or get a tattoo at all, or just having the option to be spontaneous and go places. I really miss that aspect of life. I don't miss pubs or clubbing or anything like that. I truly don't. I think more than anything it's just been difficult, because when you've gone through a breakup and you can't go through that like hoe phase, and you can't go through a wild phase and do shit, it's been very difficult to deal with, especially when I can't physically see anybody. And now possibly having to be isolated too, it does take a toll on your mental health, and it does feel never ending. It's like, is this ever going to end? If this is the new way of life, do I want to keep living? And that on top of already depressive, suicidal thoughts that I have anyway, And on top of breakup thoughts, it's like, dude, cut me a break, you know. So I don't think it's given me any realizations other than I miss my old life. Truly, I'm scared that I'm gonna have no friends left, because you lose contact with them. It's hard as an adult as it is to keep contact with your friends, because everybody's working and doing their own thing and living separate places. But when you actually don't have the option to physically see them, you just lose contact, especially when you're an essential worker too, and you're going to work every day, and that's all you're focusing on. You forget to check in on people, and I'm so bad at that, especially this year, or last year, thank God last year. I was really in a bad place, so I just didn't reach out to anybody really. I do get scared that certain people won't ever talk to me again, because I was in such a bad place. And because we're in a pandemic, I feel like people are just going to drift apart and not need each other. And that makes me sad. Why do you hate Harry Potter stuff so much? Dude, I don't hate Harry Potter stuff. I got so much Harry Potter stuff for Christmas. And I was going to do a haul on everything I got for Christmas. But to be honest, it was the worst Christmas of my life. And I'm not going to go into it. Like, truly, I think it's ruined Christmas for me for life. But what do we expect? With last year being 2020, I just didn't expect anything better. But I got a lot of stuff for Christmas, especially Harry Potter, but I don't really want to brag or show it. It seems a bit tone deaf at the moment, with everything going on, being like, ooh, look what I got for Christmas, ooh la la. I did get a lot of stuff, and I probably will show you in videos and stuff in the future, but I just can't be, I don't have the energy right now to go and get it all and show you. But I did get a lot of really expensive Harry Potter stuff actually, and I was very grateful for it, and I wasn't expecting it. Of course, I always get Harry Potter stuff every year, there's no doubt, but I'm shocked that my parents and family always end up finding new Harry Potter stuff to give me, because I have everything. So I find it really impressive that they can find something every year that I don't have. What fashion trend makes you laugh or cringe when you see it? The only one I thought of was like slit eyebrows. That was a big thing last year on TikTok, but I really like it. I've always thought it looks a bit gay and sometimes a bit chabby, but like there's nothing wrong with either of those things. I especially don't mind looking gay. And I actually think it suits me, so I've kept it ever since, and I always reshave it because it just looks weird now, having a full eyebrow. Like, I don't like the way I look without a shaved eyebrow now, so I just keep it this way. I didn't like on TikTok, I know this isn't fashion, but hair is kind of part of fashion, so we're going to go with it. I can't think of outfits because I'm old, I don't keep up with that shit anymore. But the hair where you would have two strands coming down and it would be bleached, I thought that looked hideous. I'm not gonna lie, like I really don't understand that one. Even if I could have done that with my hair, I wouldn't have. Like, it just looked really weird. I couldn't get into it. I think some people could rock it and it suited them, but it wasn't for me really. What's the wildest / funniest conversation you've overheard? See, I overhear a lot of conversations, especially at work. I overhear some weird conversations, or even just laying in my room, I'll overhear conversations my sister's having with her boyfriend in the next room, because we've got really thin walls. I know. I can't think of one at the top of my head. I mean, at work, we just get a lot of, you hear all the drama, you know, people on their phones talking about dramatic shit, and I'm like, ooh, tea. But I don't make it a habit to over-listen, it's just sometimes you're bored at work and someone catches your ear line and you hear it. Have you seen The Queen's Gambit? Only question I could think of at the moment. No, but my friend just brought this up to me on the phone actually, because I was talking to her because she's possibly isolating as well and she's waiting for her test as well. So we're both trying to find things to watch on Netflix to keep us sane. I've only been isolating for like an hour and I'm already like, what am I going to do? I don't want to just lay here depressed because I know my mental health will go downhill. No, I haven't seen it. She was talking about that and saying that it's really good. I don't know what it's about. I ain't got a freaking clue. But I might put it on my list, maybe. And then someone says, boobs everywhere, haha. Basically, I've been posting a lot of risque selfies. I don't know why I said it like that. It's my Instagram story at the moment, and I don't know, sometimes I just feel confident as fuck, and I'm like, I'm gonna show off my body, and I'm just gonna be body confident. There's nothing wrong with it. It does make a few people in my life uncomfortable. I always get messages like, why was that the first thing on my feed, Rebecca? Please stop stripping. I think because I used to have a very skinny body. I was very skinny before my relationship. After I went on the pill, I finally grew boobs, and that's still a new and wonderful thing to me. I every time I see them, I just stare at them in the mirror for ages. I'm like, this is what it's like. I mean, like before I would lay down and it was literally nothing there. I'm not kidding. I don't even know how I got a boyfriend with no tits in the first place. But don't get me wrong, I think I was, this is the weird thing, I was less body confident when I was skinny as hell. Like I was so skinny and I should have been super confident. Like I look back on pictures and I'm like, whoa, I look like not healthy. Like I should not have looked that way. And then I look at pictures now and I'm noticeably heavier, but I look healthy and I like my curves and I don't feel so weird about my body anymore. Even though I know I've got a tiny bit of a tummy now, I actually like it, which is weird because I've always had an issue with body image. And it's just strange how, like, sometimes you can view yourself that way. Like when I was that fucking skinny, where you could see my spine when I bent down and my shoulder bones were always poking out, and you honestly look back at my Instagram and see some old photos. It's terrifying to look back at, and the fact that I wouldn't get my stomach out and stuff back then is just so strange to me, because I should have been so body confident, but I wasn't. Now that I've got curves and I've got an ass and I've got boobs, I love taking photos like that and I love sharing it online, and it just makes me feel good about myself. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Put your boobs everywhere. Put your boobs everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna go because my head is killing, so I'm probably just gonna lay down in bed and have a nap. I'm like really tired. Oh, I don't even know why, because it's only 6:30, so I don't know why I'm that tired. You can like, comment and subscribe. I make new videos whenever I can. I'll probably film a few videos anyway, because even if I'm not isolating or my test comes back negative, I'm still off anyway because I've got a holiday, so this really makes no difference to me. It'll just fuck with my holiday a bit because I'll be sick, but oh well. Sod's law, isn't it? Thank you for watching. Can't remember what I just said, and I will see you in my next one. Peace. Isolate if you have to. Remember that. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're doing the right thing, whether it's positive or negative. If you feel like you're dossing at home because you don't feel that bad, just remember, if it is positive, you're doing the right thing. Could be saving lives. Don't be selfish. Okay, bye.